fantastic email from Dan in Epping. You're going to love this.
Oh, yeah, what?
It's from Dan in Epping about remarkable audience members.
Okay.
I don't know how this story has remained buried for so long. Okay, he says, I was on the books of a production company for game shows a few years ago. I got on a rather low-key audience-free Sky show, which was nice, but they made it clear if I was open to helping them out, I'd have a chance of higher-paying, more high-profile quizzes. This is how I found myself being the reserve contestant for a popular lottery-based show filmed at Television Centre. Dale Winton was hosting, and we had a nice chat with the man in the green room before I found out everyone had indeed turned up. There was no need for me. The seats were all filled. But if I wanted to lift home, I'd have to stick around for the recording. So I found myself a seat in Studio One and endured the warm-up man who tried to get a Saturday night atmosphere going on this Wednesday afternoon. And then Dale appeared, still in his civvies, to say to the audience and get around and do his usual chat. And he said to a woman in the front row, "Yeah, oh, you're always here. I see you're here as usual." The woman in her 60s was wearing a trench coat and stood up to reply to him. "Never miss it, Dale," she said. "You know I wouldn't miss you, you know that." Then she reached under her seat to pick something up. Blood collectively curdled as she exclaimed, "Look, I've brought our baby, Dale, our baby." She was, to my and others' horror, holding up a rather grubby life-size doll. "Here, Dale, kiss the baby, it's our baby, Dale." Time seems to stand still. She kept repeating it. "Dale, don't walk away. Say hello to our baby." To his credit, Dale composed himself and said something, "Oh, Mabel, that's just lovely," before turning away and trying to talk to the rest of the audience, telling them he hoped everyone would enjoy the show. He exited the stage as soon as he could. Behind him, "Dale, the baby! Dale!" During the actual recording, I swear he never went near the edge of the stage for the rest of the evening. Incidentally, I never heard from that production company again. I think they were annoyed. I saw it through and claimed my car ride home. "Dale! The baby, Dale! The baby!" What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 Couldn't find the Smiths in time. I'm still shaking from that.
That is incredible.
What's that about?
That is incredible.
That is a remarkable
How
audience
has that
member.
story never come up before?
She had brought a baby in. How did what is a BBC One? No wonder you're being kicked out of TV Centre if you're allowing members of the public who may or may not be unhinged to come in,
bring Dale
babies
Winton's
in.
baby.
Dale, it's a poor Dale. I mean, unlikely though the scenario is, I don't know how the woman could have. See, I'd have had to say, "What are you talking about?" And then we could have got to, have your photograph took with it. But this is the Beatles butcher cover all over again, as far as I can see. Our baby, Dale. Why are you walking away from our baby, Dale?
There is so much wrong with that story.
Poor old Dale. Well, here's Mabel, you're always here. And this was the week she chose. She says she reached down under the seat. It must have been like she suddenly gave birth. Baby, Dale. Wow. Well done. Thank you, Dan. I think that may have killed that phone in. No one's ever going to get a more remarkable audience member than that.
No way. Okay,
do you know what?
deep breath.
When we were in Marylebone High Street, we often used to see Dale, didn't we? Sitting
yeah.
I wish I'd have... if we were still there, I'm going to carry a baby in a doll in a carrier bag for ages. And when I see him... I'm going to go. Anyway, so how's things? You're still a radio... Oh, right, because you spend a lot of time in Florida now, don't you? Yeah, I do. Anyway, must add. No, before you go... Dale! The baby, Dale! That's it now. I would hate to think that people are going to shout the baby at Dale every time they see him from now on, but it's a possibility.